Hey everybody, it's TF Renegade here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a really cool figure, that being Transformersretro Series G1 Gears. But before we look at Gears, we got to look at his box. So as we can see, we got the original G1 artwork right there. On the top, we got the original Transformers logo, which is nice. We have his brand new toy right there in the corner. You can see how that looks there. And then we got Autobot Gears, his packaging. You can see I ripped the hell out of it, so you got that. We've got his tech specs right here and his little bio. And then we got the awesome artwork back here of Optimus fighting with the Decepticons. And that looks so awesome. It's my favorite artwork out of that time period. But yeah, that's it for the box. So taking a closer look at Gears and his robot mode, we can see how awesome this guy looks. I'm really digging what they've done with this. I was on the fence about getting him because I already have Legacy. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to get the retro version, but I'm telling you guys, these Instagram Transformer photographers, they get you every time. And I kept seeing pictures of them, and I was like, all right. I'll take a little dive, and I'll see if he's worth it. And I gotta say, guys, I should have got this guy sooner because the colors on this mold look excellent. I love this light blue. I love the lighter reds on him, and the yellow in the middle just really brings the whole thing together, and he looks really good. And I love this head. Let's take a closer look at that. This head looks so awesome. It's based on his original toy. You can see he's got his nice blue visor there, nice silver paint around the whole thing with a mouth plate. And I don't know why, I just feel like that is Gears. Like, I grew up watching the G1 cartoon, and Gears is Gears from that. But for some reason, this head just looks really good. And he's just like, I don't know, he's just like a definitive Gears for me, and I just really love the way he looks. And then on the back of his head, they actually painted it, and right there's supposed to be the grill. It's supposed to be the top of the car, so, it looks better in vehicle mode when this is turned around, because on Legacy, the whole thing's red, which is okay because it's the cartoon version, but with this, when he's in vehicle mode, it cleans up a lot better on the underside because this is painted. But that's really cool. His arms are blue, which look really good. Chest is all light red, except for the middle. We got some nice silver around that with yellow in the middle, which looks excellent. I really love that yellow. He's got red right there in that little middle section, if you can see that. Nice Autobot symbol on the bottom. His waist is red. His shins are red. His feet are red. But on the backside, they are light blue, and I really like that. I think that looks really good. And on the backside, he's got a little backpack going on, but I actually like it. It fits the mold, and I think it looks really good. You can see he's got the M on there, the Autobot symbol, all this junk for the vehicle mode and whatnot. But yeah, it's going to do it for Gears' robot mode. So for Gears' accessories, it's pretty simple. I mean, he only comes with a blaster. You can see it's silver this time. Last time we got it, it was black, so you can see how that looks. And I guess if you want to count it as an accessory, his chest does come in the box separately because on the inside, he does have molded details. So you can see that. But the chest did come separate, so you are able to just, pop that off if it wants to come off for me. There you go. So you can take that off. And that's that. So for articulation, Gears can look to the left. He can look to the right. He can look all the way around. If you want him to, he can look up a little bit, down a little bit, not too much there. He can stick his arm out all the way, which is nice. He can move it all the way around. You have no clearance problems with that backpack. He does have a bicep swivel, which is nice. We love that. He has two ways to move his elbow. You can do it that way, or you can move it up to there. That's always nice. He does have a wrist swivel, which we always love. It's nice. He has a waist swivel, so we love that a lot. It's pretty stiff, actually, so for another mold of this and not being loose, that's a plus. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back all the way. He can kick out to the side all the way. He has a thigh rotation, which is nice. He has a 10 out of 10 knee bend, and he's got foot rockers, so you can make him stand any way you please. So for comparison, we're going to bring out the Legacy release of Gears, and you can see how these two look together. And honestly, I like both of them a lot, but I'm kind of more in the camp of the G1 toy version. I don't know what it is, but the face and the lighter colors just make this mold look a lot better. But I'm not saying he's bad at all. I really like this Gears as well. When I first got it, I was on the fence, and then I really ended up liking the mold. And I was only on the fence about this one because I was like, I don't really need another Gears, but I'm really happy I picked him up because he just looks so good. But you can see, I mean, they're pretty similar. They don't really have too much of a difference going on here. So you can see back there. I mean, the vehicle mode will, but for robot mode, it's pretty similar aside from the colors and the faces. But yeah, that's it for Gears. And then we'll take a look at the G1 toys that we've gotten so far, that I have at least. So we got Magnus, Optimus. We'll throw Sea Spray in here too. Why not? Let's just grab Bumper and slap them in there. And you can see how these guys look together. And in my opinion, we're doing a solid job so far. I think these are looking really good. I wish these guys were a little taller and bigger, but you know what? I still think they look really good together. So you have that right there. Let's get them out of there. And then we'll go ahead, we'll slap in a bad guy. Let's go ahead and slap in a Deluxe Vortex so you can see how they look. Whoa, all right, I think they look pretty good, actually. I kind of just grabbed them off the shelf because I was like, I just want to get a bad guy, but putting them next to each other, they actually pair up pretty good. So there you go on that. And then we'll put a Voyager in there. Let's go ahead and put Ratchet so you can see how they look. Look pretty good. Ratchet looks the same as the comic, so you know, you can put these two together and they look pretty good. So you got that. And last but not least, drum roll please, we got to bring in the behemoth himself, Studio Series 86 Optimus, but we got to back up the camera, oh my goodness. And there you go on that. Holy hot tamales, we got Gears in his vehicle mode, and he's looking really nice. I'm loving the new colors on him here. And they actually changed a lot from his Legacy release, too. These windows are black now. They used to be light blue, but I'm really liking the black. He's got a sunroof now, which is excellent. I love that a lot. They moved the Autobot symbol up to here, which looks great. I'm loving that. He's got an M there. I'm loving it. And he's got gray on his grill there, which looks excellent, but no painted headlights. That's a bummer. But he's got a nice bright red bumper, which looks good. On the bottom, like I said earlier, they painted his head on the back, so it cleans up a lot better on the underside, which looks good. We flip her back up here, and we can see his legs are sticking out there, but that's part of Gears in general, so it matches this entirely, and I like it. And then we come to the back, and we got that bad boy. I really think there's probably a better way to hide this stuff, but Hasbro has decided that they are going to stick the chest on the back. And especially on this version, he's got yellow, so it's extra noticeable. So when you're driving around, you gotta see it. It looks really nice. Thanks, guys. Looks great. But you could kind of take this off, like I said earlier, since this is technically an accessory. You could take that off, and it kind of cleans up a little better, but it's not the best, you know, but it is what it is. You just can't do anything about it. So we'll have to knock some points off when we get to the ratings. But aside from that little tidbit back there, I think he's really good. He's got nice wheels. He's got nice silver on his rims, and it rolls really good. So yeah, that's it for his vehicle mode. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because we got a weapon, and he's got like 50 different ports on here, so you can stick that thing anywhere. You can put it there. You can put it over here in the front. Oh, never mind. All right, we'll just move on. Vroomity vroom vroom, it's time for some comparisons. So let's go ahead and slap in Legacy in here, and you can see how these two gears look together. Both of them are excellent. I think they're both good choices. I'm honestly more in the toy camp. I like the colors on the G1 toy version more, but they're both really excellent, and I like the black windows on him and the sunroof. But I do like he's got painted headlights, so you kind of get the best of both worlds with these, and it's up to, you know, personal preference too. On the bottom, he's got red on the back of his head. He's got blue, so you can see that. And then on the back, they're both disappointments, so that's pretty much it for them. And then we'll also bring in the G1 crew, the toys that they've done so far. Let's go ahead and slap them all in here. So we got Bumper, Sea Spray. We'll put Gears in the middle, and then the Primes over here. So there's that. Kind of make it look a little nicer. So you can see how I wish these guys were a little bigger, but it is what it is. So you got that, and then we'll take a look at a bad guy. So let's go ahead and slap Vortex in here if I can get him. There we go, and then we'll put him right there. So you can see how they look together. I think they look pretty good. You know, it's not like they're supposed to be next to each other, but it's an option if you want to do that. And then we'll slap a Voyager in here. We got Ratchet with his toy hacks, and I think these two look really good. I'm digging that a lot. You can see that. And of course, we got to bring in the behemoth himself, Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, and they look excellent together as always. Everyone looks good with this Optimus. So there you go. I wish we would get like a G1 toy version of him. I think the colors would complement a little more, but as it is, I think they still look really good together. So what do I think about Retro Series G1 Gears? I think this is a win, guys. I really like this guy a lot, and I think you guys will too, even if you have Legacy Gears. Like for me, I have him, and I thought, this is just a little bit of a repaint. I don't think that really warrants picking up another one. But after getting him, I gotta say, it's worth it. I really do enjoy this mold a lot, and I think the colors on it in this version and the new head sculpt, they make it look different enough to warrant picking him up. I really do think he's worth putting in your collection. And he's a lot of fun. I mean, if you have the mold, you should already know he's really fun to transform. And if you haven't gotten this mold, go get it, because it is a lot of fun to transform. I really do enjoy this toy a lot, and he's a lot of fun. For the collector's rating, he's getting a 9.5. We're knocking 5 points off because of his chest in the vehicle mode showing. That's really, really dumb. I don't know why that was even put on the toy in general, but it is what it is. That's what they decided to do, so they're getting a 9.5. Do better next time, guys. Come on. For the parents' rating, we'll give him a 9.5 as well. For kids, Gears is such an obscure character for kids today anyways. It's not like they've done anything with him since G1, aside from maybe like some comic books or something. Really, Gears has not been utilized to his full potential, and this version of Gears looks cool already, so if you have kids that like Autobots and they want more vehicles, he's really nice to have in their little collection that they have. And he's easy to transform. Like I said earlier, he's a lot of fun, and I think they'll enjoy having him. He's only got one weapon, so you don't really have to worry about a lot of small pieces. So I definitely think this guy is worth picking up if you have kids who would be interested. And that's going to be it for this guy, guys. If you guys like the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That really means a lot to me if you do that. And make sure to leave your comments. That's the most important part of these videos, is what you guys think. Do you love this guy? Do you hate this guy? Or do you kind of feel meh about him? So make sure to leave those comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.